Hi everybody. So today we are going to watch me cut my hair. I noticed that it was getting a little bit long, so I thought that I would take some time, about half an hour today, and do a full-on trim and cut. So as you can see here, I'm starting with the scissors, just a light cut on the very end. I don't usually like to cut too much back from the top or the bangs. I like to leave a dramatic sweep in the front. So I'm just starting in with the scissors and just kind of brushing it out with my hands, just seeing how it'll lay naturally and cutting as appropriate. Just kind of making the most dramatic inlet near my eyes, so that the attention will be drawn to the eyes. Okay, so done with the scissors now. Just gauging, making sure I don't need to do anything else. That's good, that's it. Okay, so on to the shaving. We have the buzzer. There it is. Plug it in. And first we're gonna go in with the comb and do some long pieces first off the top. This is the most fun part. I really enjoy this part. Even though my face doesn't look like I'm enjoying it, I am. And I section off, I would say 6 or 7 pieces off the top, and first little bit is just right, and the thumbs up, like having a nice little feminine, I call it like a period, like a period at the end of a sentence. I like to have one little piece in the very front that borders off my eyebrows, and then I'll just kind of cut haphazardly through the rest of the top, just to debulk. I have so much hair, as you can. All right, so we are done with the comb. Ooh. Use it to scratch my back, get those little pieces off, and we're gonna go in with the buzzer to clean up the sides, going with the number 6 setting first, and gonna clean up all those big pieces and try and chop it up even more as much as possible around the eye line. Debulking, that's always the name of the game for me. Oh my goodness, so much hair. Debulk. So we're just going all around with the bigger pieces around the sight line area, the lines that go right up from my eyebrows to the crown, cleaning up the back a little bit. So much hair. Eventually what I want to happen is those little cowlicks in the back, because there's no way for me to eliminate those completely, to blend them in. Okay, using a number 4 now. Putting extra definition into the long pieces on the right side, and I do flop the bangs, the weight, some of that hair, the weight of the bulk of my hair to one side, because I do have a natural part that happens on the left side. So I'm just squaring off my sight lines there with my fingers, going in with the number 4 some more, and really we're still debulking, trying to get some good structure, pretty much, instead of just huge masses of hair. One little cowlick that just didn't want to die. Out. All right, on to the next one. All right, now we're using a number 3. And with this, I'm going to start really cutting down the sides there, showing them off to you. Ooh, ooh, nip slip. Number 3, we're going to start really defining those outer lines. Bringing the entire cut in and starting to cut down to the skin. So number 3, number 2, number 1, and then I'll be going in with a Bic razor and using that on the very edges. A little bit of caffeine here. Cleaning up those outer lines right along the skin. And this is really what gives you that polished look that makes people think that you go in and get it done at a shop, because keeping those lines nice and clean show real care for your hairstyle and looks sharp. I like to make sure and get in at least once every 7 to 10 days and clean up the lines here with a number 3, number 2, and number 1 like I'm doing here. So I will duplicate this about every week to 10 days, and we'll just let the top grow out. And this I'm doing blind, just by touch. And you eventually get to know the back of your neck pretty good, and where you want your lines to end and where you want to cut down to give you a nice neckline. in with the number 2. Okay, almost there. Number 2. Those shoulders start to get achy after a while. All right, now we're kind of debulking around the ears a little bit, so it's not a really drastic change from one level to another. Really getting into those bits right up against the skin, really cleaning it up. Cleaning up around the ears, very important. Because ultimately, that's the part you're going to see all the time. Who cares about the back, right? Feeling good. Another little dump of hair. Ooh. Clean as you go. All right, last little bit with the buzzer, the little teeny guy, number 1. There we go, we're almost there, guys. Very little bits there, right around the ears. All right, the grand finale. Here we go. A little bit of shaving cream. Feel out where I want to shave up to. That feels about right. Here we go. And I'll usually shave every couple of days, just because my hair is darker and I like to have that nice clean line